Make sure you really understand how lines and their equations work for the SAT. The graph of the linear function f is shown in the xy plane above. The graph of the linear function g, not shown, is perpendicular to the graph of f and passes through the point 1, 3. What is the value of g of 0? Because we need to find the value of g of 0, we will need to first find the linear function g. We're told that the graph of g is perpendicular to the graph of f, so the slope of g must be the negative reciprocal of f's slope. And we can find the slope of f using the points 0, 3, and 1, 1 on its graph, and the slope formula y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Substituting those points into the formula, we get 1 minus 3 over 1 minus 0, which simplifies to negative 2 over 1, which is just negative 2. The negative reciprocal of negative 2 is the reciprocal of negative 2 multiplied by negative 1, so negative 1 over negative 2, which is 1 half. Using the slope-intercept form of a linear equation, which is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept, we now have g of x equals 1 half x plus b. Next, we need to find a y-intercept of g by substituting the given point of g, 1, 3, for x g of x into g of x to get 3 equals 1 half times 1 plus b, and then we can solve for b. 1 half times 1 is just 1 half. And we'll subtract it from both sides of the equation to get 5 halves equals b. Therefore, g of x is 1 half x plus 5 halves, and g of 0 must be 1 half times 0 plus 5 halves, which simplifies to 5 halves or 2.5, since 1 half times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 5 halves is 5 halves.